Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. I have some ales lined up here. I just wanted to let you guys know some of the ales that I have sitting around. Special occasion ales that might not get reviewed right away. And I'm going to do a beer review for you right now. Here, I'll just move this out of the way. Here's a George Gale and Company's Prize Old Ale. This has been bottled in 1995. And I believe they're owned by Fuller Smith and Turner now, so this is one of the last ones I think they actually did by themselves, or for themselves. This is the 12-year special reserve of Boddingtons Oladub, which is their, I believe it's their old engine oil, and it's matured in 12-year-old Highland Park whiskey. This is the W.J. Lee's Harvest Ale. This is the limited edition from 2008, so this is be pretty interesting. This is a special one. This ale is as old as I am. This is the ceremonial ale from Courage Brewing Company, and this was their ale for the royal wedding in celebration of the marriage between Prince Charles and Lady Diana. This was brewed in July, I believe, July 1981. And I was born in 1981, so it's really nice to have this, and hopefully it's okay after all these years. And this is a St. Peter's Old Style Porter from when I purchased this. The man said he purchased it in 1994 for his collection. So it could be older than that, but I'll say 1994 for the date. But I want to do a quick one for you. This is Boddingtons Pub Ale from England. Boddingtons originally was brewing out of Manchester, England. Now they brew with InBev, I believe it is. It's basically, I know they brew some of their beers out of Wales in under license at a commercial brewing center, things like that. So I don't know if they brew any ales in Manchester anymore, but we'll give it a go. I don't know the ABV on this one. It's their pub ale. And I just realized, well, I'll just brighten up it, brighten the video up. I forgot to put an extra light out here so it'll be brighter for you guys, but that's okay. I'll brighten the video up. This has a nitrous little thingy in there, just like a Guinness would. So we're gonna crack her open. I guess the trick is crack, let the head go. Oh my goodness. Give it a big pour. I'm just going to let it, there. I think that was a pretty good pour. Let it sit. I can smell it from here. Really sweet and malty. And actually the mess wasn't really on the pour. The mess was on the, ooh, look at that. Oh, I really wish I had the light on there, but it's just streaming just like how a Guinness settles. That's beautiful. That's exactly the way I wanted it. That's exactly the way they made that, to do that, just like when you're pulling a pint. Clean up the beer. It's got a very rich smell to it already. They say basically just leave it alone until it gets done settling. Ugh. Really earthy, really malty, real sweet, almost nutty. Kind of also like almost maple syrup. That kind of sweet, really sweet malt. Really nice, very cereal kind of smell. I'm getting a lot of kind of honey flavors. Lovely color. Big frothy head. Cheers. Real smooth and mellow. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, but you have a nice low bitterness, low hop. Really soft, smooth, and a nice sweet malt in the back just to make it extra enjoyable, but there's not a lot going on. but it's very thick and creamy for being an ale. And I think the head has to do mostly with the amount of creaminess, because it does taste exactly like Guinness draft or draught, or how you say it. But it's really sessionable. Really sweet. I keep expecting to get hit with this bitterness, this like roasted kind of Guinness bitterness when I drink this, because it has that same mouthfeel. Basically, that creamy mouthfeel that you get from the head of a Guinness. But you never get hit by it. You just get this rounded cereal sweetness. It's pretty interesting. I am getting some honey on this, which makes sense with the bees. I think they're bees. Bees on the barrel. Very honey qualities, especially in the nose. Let that sit for a second. What? Look at that lacing. Really creamy, rich and thick. Everything's on the low end, everything's on the subtle end. It's not extremely refreshing, but I can see how it would be if you're very thirsty after doing a very big, hard day's work. And it's really nice to see that lovely pour out of this can. It works very well, and it's enjoyable to see. It really is. It gives it that kind of just different complexity to the beer when you do that. So, cheers. This is getting a 7. Definitely give it a go, especially if you like Guinness Draught. If you like that, this is obviously not the same thing. Obviously, it's kind of weird I compare it to it, but there's so many similarities with just the nuances about it and the kind of textures you get from it. Surprisingly, though, there it is, and you should really give it a go. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.